This video is for contractors only, for HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roofing, flooring, remodeling business owners who want to build a lead generation system for their company. Many issues like expensive leads, lack of leads, different channels working or not working, private equity competition, and a lot of others I'll cover in the next 14 minutes for you. And why do some contractors explode to 8 figures real quick, and while others, they just stall out for years? Today, I'll show you the exact roadmap behind that difference. And my name is Daniel. I'm an HVAC marketing expert with 10 years experience in marketing and business, and I'm on a mission to help contractors scale from 7 to 8 figures to earn 10 millions and more in revenues annually. This is the first part of my 8-figure roadmap workshop for contractors, so let's connect and see what I have for you today.
Today, we're going to speak about 8-figure roadmap for contractors for 2026. And it, of course, depends on which stage of their business you are, how much revenue you make, your company is making. And the roadmap actually is for like how to grow your company from 1 million to 10 millions and more with the scalable marketing, with this blueprint, which we're going to talk today. And we're going to talk about the marketing for the HVAC and the plumbing and electrical and roofing and flooring remodeling for the trades which are very close or directly in the home improvement niche and the home improvement direction. So why are we talking about the several trades, not only about one? Because the marketing itself and the lead generation is more or less using the same channels and the same tactics. So this will be useful for all these trades, and even if you are somewhere also in the home improvements, but in a different trade, this also may work for your business. Let's get started. Why actually I picked up this topic is because what challenges I see in the market, and you may also see them. And if you have if something is triggering you, just also mention that in the comments. What you're facing right now in the market, what trends you've seen, and if none the same, just write none. I'm good. So the leads, what I see in the market, that the leads are getting more expensive. The slow season hits harder, and sometimes even when the high season, it's not so high as usual. And it's sometimes it's hard for what I see in some accounts which we serve. It's hard to tell where the leads are really coming from if you don't track those leads. And the big issue is not an issue, but the big challenge, I would say, for some markets in HVAC, especially in HVAC, is the private equity, the PE coming into the market. And it's not only PE, but also I would say the professional players which are entering the market. And the PE, it's a lot of that in the market. And they invest a lot of money. They have established teams. They have they have almost unlimited budget. This is where even in the low areas with the lower competition, it can be very hard and very fast. So, and competitors, they're using a lot of modern things like AI, and they're visible everywhere. And sometimes it happens that your business is not visible in all the channels. And economics, uncertainty, of course, and the high interest rates, all this hits the market, and it's not stable. And when you don't have a stable structure in your business and don't have a strategy, I don't know, and the marketing is not stable, then it's all make the business and it's unpredictable. So this is why I'm talking about this today with all these trades which are in home improvements, because this influences all the businesses which are very close. So today I want to make sure that you're going to live with some knowledge about 4 pillars which I see for any company which is doing home improvements business and can build a lead generation machine, and also be visible everywhere, how to show up everywhere homeowners may search for your company, and how to turn those clicks and into book jobs, actually how to work with conversions, because this is where you have a lot of potential and opportunities. The fourth thing I want to share with you today is how to connect marketing and sales. This is very important, and we will talk about this later in more details. So you will live from this meeting with more or less clear framework what to do next in 2026. This will help you in your planning, because I'm sure that you gotta have some internal meetings and maybe strategy sessions and business sessions, and of course the marketing is a big part of those planning sessions. So this is where you will get some ideas for your next year marketing, and of course for your marketing plans, how to go from 1 million to 10 million. So this is how I see the framework and the stages actually which every contractor goes through. So we are firstly somewhere in the foundation stage when we just start our company. Then we somehow, like, it can be quick. It may be during 1 year, the first year, or first and the second, a couple of years. We are already somewhere on the system building stage with the 1 to 3 millions in turnover. And this is where usually it's quite easy in the United States to get even yourself with a small team when you do a lot of functions in your company and marketing as well, or you deal with some freelancers and somebody who can help you with that. And then it's a little bit more complicated, and this is where a lot of companies they stuck. This is why we building this kind of roadmaps to help you to see a bit further how can you build this like multi-channel marketing, I don't know, in-house with your team or with some agency, doesn't matter. But this is how I see it, how you can build it in your company. So the second level is where you should consider building a system already, but both in business and in marketing as well. And then the level 3, when you hit like 3, 4, or 5 millions in revenue, this is where you should continue your growth and of course make some diversification in your marketing channels and the marketing activities as well. And when you're already on the way from after the 5 million stage to 10 million to 8 figures, this is where you already, like, your company is ready to scale. So it should scale quite fast. And then of course you will have some ceilings as well after that, but this will be easier. So what I hear in the market, that the hardest thing is to, of course, from the beginning pass this first level for some of the players, and then go to the next and next one. And the 10 million mark is the mark which you can hit, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years, 5 years. Some of you may hit it a little bit longer. It depends also on the business mindset and on the team, which is who is working, on the guys who is working with you. I mean, in-house and not only. So let's go step by step. Let's see how you can build this for your company. And then let's imagine on this stage, I want you to imagine that you're already running a company which is 10 million plus in revenue. And this is not a big company, actually. By the market, it can be like a small business. It's already not a micro business, but it's still a small business where you have some tracks and the team is already not small, but the business is still small with this kind of revenue. And this is where you will have this multi-channel marketing system together with the business system which you build, and the sales system, everything. And this is how I see these 4 pillars which you already have on this stage, on the 10 million plus revenue. You have these pillars, the marketing pillars, built and connected with the sales, and everything is tracked and everything is in place. So just quickly go through this parts. So the first pillar is the lead generation and paid traffic. I made it this way, so everything what belongs to lead generation and paid traffic goes to the first part. And it can be a lot of, not only this what I'm mentioning here, but just for you to structure it somehow. So of course, by default, it's local service ads, it's Yelp ads, it's Facebook and Instagram, like Meta ads, the Google Maps ads, the Google search ads, Google Display, and Performance Max, YouTube video ads, TikTok ads, and retargeting, and all the other ad channels which you can find out for your business. They will be here. Then the organic visibility and SEO traffic. This is the big part of your traffic. This is the second pillar, and this also, like, function is the lead generation. So the Google Maps will go first, of course, then the reviews optimization, then the listings and directories like Yelp, Engine, and Tech, and others, website SEO, content marketing and PR, AI search optimization, so everything what belongs to AI search and AI visibility, and video content optimization. And again, a lot of other things which are most of the stages, they're not, we will not use them, but when the company hits 10 million plus, you will have like maybe double or triple from these channels which I mentioned here. Anyway, the basic is here. So these two pillars give us traffic, gives us leads. Then what we need is the conversion and retention. This is the third pillar. So from this traffic, which you already invested, you invested in paid traffic, you invested in SEO traffic and organic visibility, everything which is what is here. Then what we want to convert more from the same amount of investment. We want to make more business, more dollars from the same amount. So this is where we will work more with the website, with landing pages, with the conversion rate optimization, with the different tools on that, and the offers and promotions and the seasonal limited offers and follow-up campaigns with SMS, the text messages, the emails and calls, and the client reactivation campaigns. Also, they lie here in this segment and this pillar, and the video testimonials package and social proof packaging, and the widgets and tools, and the brand is also here. Of course, you start building brand from the very beginning, but this is where the brand is very influencing the conversion and retention very much, and then also the repeated customers and so on. And then the fourth pillar. So right now we have leads, we have traffic from paid channels, we have traffic from organic, we have traffic from repeated, and so on. We have a very good conversion level, and we need to track that. Everything what we have, we need to track that and align with sales, because this is where I see a lot of. We will talk about the mistakes on the next on the next couple of minutes, but this is where I see again. It's not only about mistakes. It's a big opportunity for most of the businesses. So we need to track all the calls, all the leads are coming in. We need to track where they're coming from. We need to track also follow the metrics, the KPI. I would so call it KPIs, but really I would focus on the metrics with the cost per acquisition and ROI and ROAS and LTV. And we need to build dashboards and integrate CRM and make it work so good. So you will see all the numbers on your dashboard, and it will help you to make the business decisions, and grow your company further. So automations and this sales alignment, marketing and sales alignment, also it goes to this pillar. So this is the picture how it should look from my point of view when you have an 8-figure company. And by we build it, we want to build it. We will build it from either from scratch or from the point where your business is. So let's right now go step by step how we. And I recommend you to right now to feel where your company is standing in terms of the revenue, and of course in terms of the marketing channels, which we will talk about. So the mistakes, maybe you will recognize here yourself, or maybe some of your friends, of course. Just again, type the comment that, okay, I know this, my friend is doing this kind of thing. So when you run in marketing like $1 million shop, when your company is doing, let's say, 3 million or 5 million, and you're still running marketing like a small company, micro company, this is the mistake which you'll feel them later. Then running money into ads without a system, this is a lot of this. Then no clear metrics, no clear tracking of return on ad spend, at least this one. And then letting competitors dominate in Google Maps, Yelp, and ChatGPT, and whatever in all those channels which you are not active in yet. Then ignoring SEO. This is very important, because I did SEO for many years, and I see how companies, they don't invest in SEO, and this is an opportunity which you can leave on the table, some revenues there, or just leave it to your competitors. Not consistent reviews of follow-ups still in place, and I still see this in the market. And this is obvious for me and for a lot of marketers who even participating right now in this webinar. But I'm sure, like, guys, and if you see this in the market, please also write the comment if you have this experience, if you experienced in this with, I don't know, maybe your clients or even inside your company. And of course, no connection between marketing and sales teams. I see this a lot. Even yesterday we spoke with my friend of mine. He's trying to connect this. He's trying to make all the metrics work for him and track everything, and then of course align this to the sales team, because right now he doesn't know actually where the leads are coming from, and it's like just more or less and no precise numbers. So this is what, again, a lot of contractors, they have these issues, and it's not a problem. It's actually, I would say that this is normal. Usually you start like that, and then you make it better and better.
Thank you for watching this part. So now that you understand the market forces, let's move to the practical part. Which lead channels actually work at every revenue level? I invite you to watch the next episode of this workshop, the 8-Figure Roadmap workshop. See you. Bye.